suede ankle boot with the buckles that our good friend Amy is wearing is called the Meera U. These are definitely a must-have for a couple of different reasons, but especially today because we are offering them at a clearance price of $59.96. That is over $30 off the regular QVC. What? Yeah, you're like, what? Yes, Amy's like, what? Over $30 off of the regular QVC price on this one today. A 257-871 medium and wide widths available in this sizes 5 through size 10, whole and half sizes,
Amazing.
and then size 11 and 12. 3 colors. Amy is wearing it in the wine. We also have them in the gray, and that's a taupe gray. And then we also have them in black.
I spoke incorrectly before because I thought there was a navy, but again, this gray works with everything, and so does the wine. A great accent to navy. Wow, what a gorgeous looking silhouette. That beautiful, super soft, water resistant suede, amazing side zipper, easy on, easy off, so inviting inside. That sock liner feels so good. Ortholite footbed, so it's cushioned against your skin. I personally love the buckle accent. I just think it adds something special. It gives it that little bit of zest without trying too hard. And then it's all trimmed in this beautiful grosgrain ribbon. This is a really smart looking shoe. This is a really feminine looking shoe. And this is what everyone is wearing. They're wearing it with capris, they're wearing it with cuff jeans, they're wearing it with leggings. We are wearing it all the time because it just works. I'm wearing it tonight actually with a trouser, and I picked the wine because I was wearing all black, and I thought, let me have fun with my accessories.
With the color, and you've got them with your pants over top.
I wore them with the pants over top. They would have looked just as good tucked in. How cute are these shoes? And again, you would never think by looking at it, this is water resistant. This is something that I can wear out in light snow and rain. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And we have a water demo just to show how that just trickles right off.
And I love that you always choose the lightest color, because if there was any tricking of this, it would be, you know, obvious if you put it on a light color. But you can see the water just literally beads off.
Absorb.
If you step in that puddle, if there's a little salt in that snow, you don't have to worry about it actually splashing all over the place. We just have to worry about Amy splashing it all over us. But it doesn't stain, and it dries, and you're not going to be able to tell that it's there.
And you know, again, we already did the work for you, retreated this in the tannery to repel water. We added a little bit of a silicone finish. A few weeks ago, it was a Jewish holiday. I went to my place of worship, and I was all dressed up really nice, which again, I wear leggings and tunics every day, so me dressing up is like a really big deal. And I was so annoyed because it was torrential downpour outside, and I didn't want to be the one to show up in my rain boots, which other women did, and they were proud of it. They were like, I'm wearing rain boots. But I got to keep the integrity of the outfit. I got to look polished and pulled together and respectful, bottom line. But I got to wear something that was fashionable too.
And comfortable at the same time. So you get that nice lift on it. The heel on this one is going to be about 2 3/4 inches. It's that kind of rubberized heel.
It's a polyurethane. So again, great traction and grip.
And a nice wide set heel, so you sit in the shoe and you're sitting back into it comfortably. I love too that you've got that wonderful border, or I should say, trim in the grosgrain, and that gives it almost like a little two-tone edge look, but I think it also just looks very expensive.
Definitely.
You know, it's one of those little fine details that, did they need to do it? No, but they did it, and it really classes up the shoe. All of that said, this shoe was being originally sold for $93.25. For the first day ever, you can get it $33 and change less. So $59.96, and we have your choice in medium and wide widths.
It really is incredible. And again, I think of all the shoes that I see that are this price that are not even genuine suede, that don't have this beautiful buckle accent. This is a must-have silhouette. Not only is it what we're seeing, but it's practical. That's why it's so popular ultimately. It looks great on the foot. I think with an ankle boot, you run the risk of the shaft being a little bit too wide, so it makes your foot look a little boxy. It makes your leg look a little boxy. This comes in right at the correct place, so it's flattering.
Can I ask you to describe the Meera, the bottom on this one for me,
So
please?
the Meera is about 2.5 inches, which we call the sweet spot when it comes to heel height, and it has a little bit of a platform. But you're noticing there's a little bit more texture to the outsole, and that's a polyurethane. The reason we did polyurethane is, again, that great shock absorbency. So I think about the Nicky boot, the whistle. This is that same outsole material.
It reminds me, if it was a fabric, it would be a crepe.
Yeah.
It has that kind of textured
It's
feel.
got a little bit of more texture. This is that great flexible Bendables bottom that we all, honestly, I feel like I'm spoiled. Like I take it for granted. Every shoe should feel like my favorite shoe the second I put it on, and I work for Clarks, so that is the case. But a lot of times when you experience it and you think, wow, I get to wear this now, and I bought it, and I got to go right out the door in it.
You got it. Well, this is the wine color, which is a really deep, rich burgundy. Amy is wearing it with her cute little black pants and dressier black top. We have it in what we're calling gray, and just to describe the gray a little bit further, it is definitely a gray, but it's a taupey gray. I would say mushroom almost, right?
Definitely.
And then we have it in the black, which I think, because it's a suede, can be very dressy. I think a black suede with, you know, the right skirt or dress could be really kind of flashy Saturday night out type of look.
I love it with tights and a little mini skirt and a cute fitted sweater, or with a leather jacket over. It's hard to think of something that this boot won't work well with.
Well, you're looking at it with Sheila, who's doing her corporate Barbie look here today with the skirt and the legging, or I should say tights. Great, like little turtleneck and a beautiful scarf. She looks so polished and so pipped and pulled together. And really, it's the shoe that does it. I mean, the shoe is really what makes it different.
Those just make it just slightly dressier than your typical ankle boot.
Are they all silver tone?
They all have a brushed silver.
Tone.
Great way to play up jewelry. And here's Amy again. You know, this is actually a very true story. On Friday, I had a bunch of errands to run, like hairdresser, acupuncture, and I was gonna wear the Nicky bottom, but I was seeing a lot of different people, and I wanted to look just a little taller, a little thinner, a little bit more pulled together, but I was walking from 60th Street all the way to 86th Street.
Wow.
So I needed something comfortable.
Yeah.
That's when this boot comes in, because you get the lift, but you still get the comfort.
Those are city blocks too. Over 3,700 of these spoken for now today. The clearance price, just 3,500, excuse me. You know that once this sells out, that's going to be it.
Exactly.
So at a clearance price, you want to grab it when you can, because once it's gone, it's gone. I love the shape and the profile of this. Like we said, has kind of the look of a platform. And I also want to show you the shape from the front. It's more of that rounded almond toe.
Exactly.
But you still have plenty of toe room. What size are you wearing? Your regular size that you would wear?
I'm an 8.5 or a 9, and these are a 9.
Okay.
They fit great. I really do have problematic feet, which is why I'm so lucky that I work for Clarks, because sometimes I have to buy one 8.5 and one 9.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
they do that for you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They're amazing.
That's great.
How cool are these? How hip? Again, look if I just wore it with a cropped pant. See my little butterfly,
I see your
sorry.
butterfly.
You can wear it as a cuffed pant. You can really have a lot of fun. And like, I really need a tan. Wow, that's blinding. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should go to the models. I'm not really the best foot displayer.
But it's real. And
it's so
you,
real.
And
Thanks,
it's okay.
Jayne.
It
Thank
really
you.
is.
I'm actually.
We love you just the way you are.
Thanks, Jayne.
Yes.
You're so sweet.
We love all of our models and everybody that we work with, and we love all your curves and all your edges. And
Thank
you know,
you.
we're just trying to help, you know, real women find really great, comfortable shoes, right? Right. We don't have to be perfect.
That's the bottom line. I feel perfect in these shoes.
You look perfect in these shoes.
Thank you. But I really think what's missing in my wardrobe, I do have a wedge boot now. I do have a riding boot. Do I have that go-to ankle boot? That ankle boot's that's going to complete every outfit. I love the gray with navy and like maybe a trouser, like a pinstripe trouser.
Yeah.
I love the gray with gray and create a very monochromatic look.
I'm doing a lot of head to toe. I think it's a great look, very slimming, and you know, I just love that gray head to toe. I also love, like you mentioned earlier, that the circumference on this comes in a little bit more. So it's about 9 inches around. The shaft height, though, is about 4.5 inches. So you are going to get clearance above the ankle bone. But as you can see there on Sheila, and you saw Amy, and this Amy just a moment ago, it does come in a little bit, but not so tight that you can't tuck something in.
Right.
So your jeans will, or skinny jeans will go inside. But then at the same time, if you're wearing a straight leg pant and you want to wear the pant on the outside, you can do that too.
That's what I'm doing. I'm wearing the pant on the outside. And the great part, like you said, Jayne, is you don't see where the boot breaks.
Right.
You know, it lays so nicely under a pant. Again, could you believe this is a water-resistant, stain-resistant boot?
I believe it.
You believe it?
Yeah, I've seen it, so I believe
seen it.
Should we let them see it?
Sure. You know, but the truth is, if you just saw this in a store, I would think, wow, that's a really cute boot. I'd get it just because it's a cute boot. It's a bonus that if I get caught in a rainstorm, that if I'm going on grass and the grass has a little bit of dew still in the morning. I mean, I'm like creating Noah's Ark here. I'm really dousing it.
You are.
I think I just lost all and I'm just gonna have a whole party. But again, nothing's getting absorbed. The whole integrity of the shoe is being maintained because we already treated in the tanneries.
And
but
they
it is
will
dripping
dry.
wet
It is
because
dripping wet.
I
but
just
it
really
will
doused
dry,
it.
and it's still going to
Exactly.
look as good as it did when you got it. That's
Very
the key.
true.
So 4,500 now spoken for today. We're busy on the phones with folks dialing in. If you have the opportunity to use our automated ordering number, that is 1-800-345-1212. That's a great way to go. Or have access to a computer. Go to QVC.com to place your order or use the smartphone apps. 8257-871. We have wine, we have that taupish gray, and we have black. Medium and wide widths available, sizes 5 through size 10, whole and half sizes, size 11 and 12, and ask about what sizes and which colors are available. Again, a little bit higher lift, but kind of a platform to balance it. So you're really only walking on that maybe 2-inch lift in this boot. And again, you've got all that great support, great coverage, and style.
How amazing does the black look with that little bit of silver accent? It's just so smart. It's so classic. I can see this with a great trench coat walking down Fifth Avenue. I can see this in the airport. You know, I consider a little mini zipper basically a slip-on. That's how easy they are to get on and off.
Right. And the zipper, by the way, has a little liner, so if you are wearing it with it tight, you don't have to worry about it snagging your, you know,
we always
tights
do
at
that
the
with
bottom.
our zippers. We put a little bit of extra protection behind that zipper. Also, no, you won't nick your skin if you're wearing it with a sock ped or no sock at all. This would look great in the spring and summer with a cute little floral dress and a denim jacket. You know, everyone's wearing this style. It's breathable, and this suede is so luxurious. It's so soft. This is a smart looking shoe.
It is a very classy shoe. I love the profile from the front. We like to show it to you from the side and then finish it off with that great heel in the back that's going to be really solid and stable. You can see how substantial that heel is, and note too that they're not that heavy.
No.
I think our Emotion style was actually heavier than this one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. This also has great flexibility. It's our Bendables line, so you're getting a boot that you get to wear and go. This too also would look great with an A-line skirt. I'm like getting excited to go home and like re-go through my wardrobe and just give it a fresh kick because of this shoe.
I like that.
Yeah.
Kick up your shoe wardrobe with a little Clark booty. And this one is